Alright, everybody, what's going on? So instead of making more video rants, I decided, that I would, one second. Okay. So yeah, instead of making more video rants, I decided I would, first of all, show you guys a new doll head that I got. And I also decided to order some snake earrings for possible Bill Hancock outfit that I'm gonna buy, but I'm still not sure yet. But let me go ahead and take these off, show you it up close. So this is what it looks like. See if that will focus. Okay, get this other one right here. These weren't too expensive. There are official ones that look just like the anime version, but those are like around $120, and I'm not paying that much. This one in particular does not have any lines on the belly of the snake like it's supposed to, but the face of the snake is accurate enough. So what am I doing? Well, first of all, I need to remove this doll head and show you guys a problem on a older doll head that actually came with this body. And the particular issue is that one of the eyelashes is loose because I decided to sleep with one of my dolls, as in actually sleep, not fuck. And the eyelash came loose because her head turned too far to the left and got, ripped off somewhat. So let me go ahead and do that, and I will come back, when that's ready. So I removed the wig. So this is kind of I don't recommend doing this with one hand unless you know what you're doing. But I have one of those bolts where it has like the ball bearings on the sides, so that I can just pull up and the head will come off. Just don't do this unless you know what you're doing. Let me go ahead and properly. Okay, I got that off, and here's the bolt that I was talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew that. Let me show you guys really quick. So this is the doll head that originally came with the body, and I gotta put the bolt in there really quick. But you can see that the eyelash is not glued on the left eye, so I gotta fix that. So basically, you just put the head back on, and you just push down till you hear it clicking like that. We're gonna adjust the neck a little bit so that we can work on it. So we can see like there's somewhat of a white line at the top of the eyelash there. And that's where the super glue is not connecting. And we can easily scrape that off. So just grab a pair of tweezers and I might actually have to remove the entire eyelash. So that might be what I will do. I'm not entirely sure yet. Let me just forget it. Oh yeah, let's just remove it. Okay, so here's the eyelash. You can see all that white shit on it. I apologize, I don't have a tripod on hand right now, so I cannot. Actually, let me get one set up and I will come back. Okay, so here's the eyelash. I have no idea if this is focusing or not. So you can just see, let's squeeze this off. Just basically scratch. These eyelashes that came with the these eyelashes that came with the doll are pretty good quality. So you do not have to worry about damaging them too much. And they are reusable. Okay, well that's most of the dried super glue off. If I wanted to get more of it off, I would have to use what is that called? Some type of nail polish remover. Acetone. I think that's what it's called. But I do not have that right now, so also there's gonna be some super glue at the bottom of her eyelid, so you want to go ahead and scrape that off. This is pretty difficult to see, but you can hear that plastic, the hardened plastic. It's just not wanting to come off. Okay, there, I got it off. So you can see that there is a dried spot of super glue on the eyeball right here. So to prevent from any more of that to build up, I am going to let me see, let me think here. So here's what I'm gonna try out. So I have this little piece of acetate, just a clear piece of, you know, thin plastic paper or whatever. So I'm gonna try to put this in there to cover up the eye. And I do not want to risk taking the eye out because I have no experience with putting it back in yet. So that's my solution for now. And you are free to do it as well, if you have that at home. So what I will be using is this Gorilla Super Glue. I have been using this. It's worked fine. Make sure you have your tweezers. Here we go. And you want to grab it by the lashes themselves. Make sure you grab a good bunch. Or maybe you can grab it from the side like this and hold on tight. Now to get this fucking super glue open. Okay. Now to do this, let me see, get that on camera. So we can see that the little super glue is like peeking out at the top a little bit. So do not only put like 3 dots, don't do that. So what you want to do is you want to go like this. I'm trying not to shake my hand too much, but basically I put like 6 or 7 dots on there because you want it to be, you know, evenly distributed as much as you can. And then I think I'm gonna put the tweezer on the other way, maybe more at a diagonal angle like this. And then we just want to come in here and line it up as best as you can. Sometimes it doesn't want to cooperate. Well, that's actually not too bad, but it could have gone on better. You know what, we'll let that dry and we'll come back. Okay, so we adjusted the eye a little bit better. I mean the eyelash a little bit better. So I'm just gonna continue to let that dry and I'll be back in like 20 minutes. Okay, we're back. Right. So I didn't manage to capture the plastic very well the first time I showed it, so here it is. And you can see the dried up super glue that ended up on there. Just want to make sure I show that very well on camera. So we removed that just by, you know, just grabbing it and pulling down. So we can throw that away now. Trying to. I hope the head is in shot because my tripod has a big chunk of plastic that gets in the way of the screen, so I cannot see if the head is in view. But I hope it is. Okay, so we're done with the super glue. We don't need that anymore, so we can put it away. So I think this is on pretty decently, I hope. This front part right here on the left is not fully connecting, but I'm not gonna bother messing with that, so I just want it to be on pretty good. That's fine. Let me adjust this wig cap a little bit. I decided that I'm gonna keep this doll head on, so I kind of wanted her head back on, to be honest. And we'll be using a black wig. Yeah, just turn that a little bit. And so basically the eyelash is done for now. Uh, you don't really need this wig cap. It just came with the wig that I got in the, I think either was one that I ordered from Amazon or it was the wig that I got from the sex doll factory. This is the wig that I'm gonna use. I have to detangle it a little bit, but yeah. Let me go ahead and show you how to put it on the best way that I know how. First of all, you want to bring the neck forward a little bit like that. And then you want to find the middle part on the back bottom part right here of the wig. Also, first make sure that these two things here. I do not know the terminology for wigs, so, but they are stretchy and they clip on to these parts right here that are stitched. So let me do that really quick. Alright, this is good enough for me. So we can see I got one lock on one side, the other. Now we're just gonna bring it around the back like this. And just like that, it's that easy. Then once you got it on, just adjust it and bring the hair over. You may want to put it on a different way depending on what hairstyle you like, but for me, I just like straight hair, and I like 2 locks of straight hair being on either side of the breasts. That's just what I like. So it varies person by person. And let's go ahead and put the neck back up. Make sure that the wig is fully on. Check underneath the ears. Like so. And that seems to be good enough. Now when it comes to brushing your hair, I'm going to bring this hairline up a little bit because I don't know, I just have this strange obsession with a decent sized forehead. I don't know, I've always liked a decent sized forehead ever since I found out about Bo Hancock. Okay, so this is pretty much detangled enough. And the type of brush that you want to use is one of these. Do not use a detangling brush. You're just going to end up ripping a bunch of hair follicles from the wig. So basically you just start from the top, slowly go through it. Do not force it, or else you'll just rip some hair out. Do it slowly. Then once you have hair that is, pretty flawless, want to bring that section over the shoulder so that you can brush the underside layer as well. Okay, that side's pretty much done. Just do this one more time. Okay, now the other side, let's turn her head this way. Same thing on this side. Go slow. Use the part of the brush that has the bigger gaps between the bristles, and then once you get the hair pretty straight and tangle free, use the bristles that are closer together. You could also, if you want a more, sleeker hair look, that's more like bouncy and more alive, more healthy looking, you can grab yourself a flat iron and just run through the hair with this type of brush. And that will make it look almost brand new. Except for like the bottom part where you might always have split ends or tangles, no matter how many times you brush it or flat iron it, it's always going to be tangled down there. Okay, this top layer is pretty good. So I'm going to take this. Put it on the shoulder. Don't worry, I will edit all these boring parts out so you don't have to watch them, or maybe you're some ASMR fanatic and you find this relaxing, I don't know. I might leave it in. These bottom parts of the hair are always tangling up. It's really, really annoying. Not frustrating, but annoying. Okay. Now I can bring this back over. And for the final look, you wanna use this part, and you want to turn the brush this way and brush just the front part because that's the most important, and that will give you a pretty flat edged look. Otherwise you get these bunch of hairs like this if you only use the part of the brush where the gap is bigger. See how it gives you that flat edge look? Same for this side. Turn it around. basically we are done. Now we can accessorize her. Can't push that head back anymore because the wall's behind her. But we're done with the brushing, and let's put these earrings back on. I'm using these ear clips because I do not want to stab a hole in her ears. So. Now doing this is going to ruin the brushing that we just did, so you'll have to do that again on your own if you have a doll. Let me go ahead and actually let me turn this around because I want this rubber protector thing on the outside and the front. Or no, would have had it right the first time. So it goes on like this, and just snap it on the ear. Like that. So yeah, we'll have to brush that hair again. So what it looks like. Now the other one. Okay. So it goes on. Yeah. So it goes on this way. So that means we want facing this way. Okay. So like this. Alright. I wish the earrings would actually stay in place. Like, you know, when it comes to facing towards the front, but they just don't end up doing that. There's not much I can do about that. So let's rebrush the hair again. And like this. And this side. Yeah. Just her eye there. And it's pretty much complete. Thanks for watching. See ya.